What's up, everybody? Here with you again is SWK258 on swkdbzproductions, and I'm making a week in wrestling a little bit late. Sorry about that, everybody. I intended to make it on Saturday or Sunday. But you know, for those of you who don't know, in Massachusetts, pretty much in New England, we've been having some power outages. You know, our power went out. You know, there was a tropical storm recently. It was supposedly going to be a hurricane, but we just got a tropical storm. It was pretty violent. Trees were getting knocked over. You know, fuses blew. But everything turns out okay, I guess. I mean, as far as I know, nobody got hurt. Not seriously, anyway. So, it all turns out good, and better late than never, I suppose. I still got to see Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown from yesterday and the day before, because our power came back on Monday. But by the time I got home and started watching Raw, it was too late to make a review. And you know, same for yesterday. You know, I was working. I didn't have that much time to. But I'm here now, and it's better than nothing. So this is last week's week in wrestling. Right now, let's start off with Monday Night Raw of August 22nd, 2011. Alberto Del Rio seems to be doing great in his run as champion so far. I mean, he's on a roll, you know. He's been winning matches left and right, beating up people left and right. It's what being a heel champion is all about. And Kevin Nash apparently was in a car crash. They said that at first during the night. And I really don't know what they're doing with Kevin Nash. But it seems good, I guess. You know, I guess we'll see. The Miz and R-Truth could have an interesting relationship now that The Miz has seen The Conspiracy, you know? And I'm really liking the storyline concerning Ziggler, Swagger, and A-Rai. Will there be a triple threat at Night of Champions? Who knows? The best matches I thought were Alberto Del Rio versus John Morrison. I must say that this was quite the brawl. Bourne and Kingston versus Otunga and Mike O'Mac. I call him Mike O'Mac. Mac Gillicuddy. You know, there was fast pace and vicious brawling. Good tag match. Congrats to Bourne on the first title. And CM Punk versus John Cena. Yet another classic match between Punk and Cena. Great overall wrestling. The best promos I'm going to say involved Cena, Punk, Alberto, and Triple H. Very interesting fallout between all four men, and it leaves me eager for more. Nash, Punk, and Hunter, Triple H, yeah. Even more intriguing fallout in the potential feud between Nash and Punk, which is pretty much a feud now. And R-Truth and The Miz. Very nice situation concerning The Conspiracy, and also a nice new rap. You know, a negative rap rather than the positive one R-Truth always used to do. It's better than having no entrance music at all, I'll tell you that. And players of the week I'm going to say were Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston on winning tag gold, and R-Truth and The Miz cutting one great promo and forming an alliance, CM Punk for being in 2 promos of the night, and the very best match. Now on to Impact Wrestling of August 25th, 2011. The knockouts are not looking nearly as good as the Divas right now. I mean, the women's division in TNA and the women's division in WWE, the knockouts just pale in comparison right now. The Divas are looking way better. Which is one of the reasons that I think WWE is doing better than TNA right now. And I'm appreciating the recent emphasis on the X Division, I must say. That's what TNA is doing right. It is a necessity to keep their company alive, the way I see it, and the way a lot of other people see it. Interesting Styles Daniel storyline. You know, it leaves me to wonder what the outcome of their match will be. Because, you know, it's really emotional. Like, you don't see that often in wrestling. I'm wondering what they're going to make of this. The best matches were Rob Van Dam versus the Pope. There was great chain wrestling, brawling, and submissions. Just a wonderful match. The 6-man Falls Count Anywhere tag match between Fortune and Immortal. Something was always happening. It was crazy extreme. It was truly total non-stop action. I'll give them that. That one match was total non-stop action for once. And Kurt Angle versus Crimson. There was fantastic wrestling. The way I saw it, it could have gone either way. They delivered from bell to bell. The DQ disappointed, though, I thought. The best promos, again, involved Kurt Angle and Crimson and Immortal, but I only liked the part with Kurt Angle and Crimson. It was a simple promo, but to the point, and I feel it delivered. And AJ Styles and Daniels, good emotional promo, a kind you don't often see, like I already said. Now on to Friday Night SmackDown of August 26th, 2011. Now Christian is to face Randy Orton next week, this week, in a steel cage, hoping it's good because of the stipulation. And personally, I thought it was. The relationship between Rhodes and DiBiase over, or was it the display by Rhodes, was it just tough love? Because, that seems interesting. The best matches were Christian versus Daniel Bryan. I'm going to say that. There was wonderful high flying and brawling. There was a good series of kickouts and reversals. And Ted DiBiase versus Randy Orton. There was great chain wrestling, great brawling, great reversals. DiBiase could have scored the upset, it looked like, for a sec there. It could have gone either way. I give Ted DiBiase major props for that match. The best promos were Wade Barrett. It was a really short promo, but excellent point. Wade really shouldn't be in the position he is. After all the chaos he stirred up in WWE, from the Nexus to the Core to the Intercontinental title to, all that controversy. Apparently it was for nothing because he was just facing some jobber and he left the ring. Like he should have. It demands respect. I'm sorry I keep failing. Oh, wow. And Cody Rhodes, wonderful choice of words and tone as usual by Rhodes. Players of the Week, Christian and Daniel Bryan, for putting on a unique match that looked like it could have gone either way, and Ted DiBiase showing his true colors in the ring. Now, one thing I want to mention is WWE, their mid-carders, I notice that they're almost scoring upsets. Like Dolph Ziggler versus Randy Orton. Dolph Ziggler looked like he might have scored an upset right there. The Miz versus CM Punk. The Miz looked like he could have scored an upset right there. And mid-carders almost beating main eventers. That really says to me that WWE is pushing their mid-card division. So, I guess I was right. At least in the moments. I mean, if they continue to do this, WWE, it's going to have almost, no problems whatsoever. I just love it. I just really love WWE right now. And, sorry once again that I'm late, guys. I'll try not to do this again in the future. I can't help what happens, but it's all good now, I hope. So please, comment, rate, leave a reaction, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.